bath, Nana. I won't.
Michael, listen to Nana and take your bath.
Who are you?
Ta-da!
And who are you supposed to be?
Well, you and Father, of course.
We are doing an act. I'm Father. A little less noise there.
Now hurry up, Mr. Duncan, or we'll be late to the ball.
I say, Mother, have we always had this many children? Who is this one?
That's the newest one.
Does it have a name?
Jane.
Another girl. How perfectly horrid.
Mummy, he's so hateful.
Yes. And if he isn't careful, no one will want to play with him anymore.
Oh, Mary, there you are.
What is the matter, George, dear?
This tie cannot be tied. Not around my neck. Around the bedpost, yes. 20 times I've tied this tie, but around my neck, it begs to be excused.
He said the thing! He said the thing! Say it again, Father, say it again!
A little less noise there.
Yeah!
Now, I do warn you, Mary, that if this tie does not find its way around my neck, we cannot go to dinner tonight. If we can't go to dinner tonight, we cannot go to the ball this evening. If we're not seen at the ball this evening, I can never show my face at the office again. If I can never show my face at the office again, you and I will starve and the children will be thrown into the streets.
It's done.
Oh, well, good for you then.
Yeah! Ah! No, I won't be bathed!
Be bathed at what, sir?
Mother, at what time was I born?
At 2 in the nighttime, dearest.
Oh, Mother, I hope I didn't wake you.
Aren't they the sweetest, George?
There is not their equal on this earth, and they are ours. Look at this. I'm covered in dog hair. Clumsy, clumsy.
Let me brush you, dear.
I do say, Mary, I think it's a mistake having a dog as a nurse.
George, Nana is a treasure.
No doubt, but I have this uneasy feeling that she looks upon the children as her pups.
George, we must keep Nana, and I will tell you why. Wendy, will you put Michael to bed and read him a story?
But-
I'll be up in a moment to kiss you goodnight before we leave.
Do you promise?
I promise. George, when I came in here tonight, there was a face in that window.
A face in a window. 2 floors up.
It was the face of a boy. This is not the first time I have seen him.
Oh?
No. First time was a week ago. It was Nana's night out, and I was reading a book in this chair. When suddenly I felt a draft as if the window had been left open. I looked and saw the boy in the room.
In the room.
I screamed. Just then Nana came back in. She sprang at him. He leapt out the window. She closed it quickly. He escaped, but his shadow had no time.
And you kept it, didn't you?
I did. I rolled it up and... here it is.
It's nobody I know, but he does look like a scoundrel.
I think he's come back for his shadow, George.
I say, Mary, I think there's money in this. I'll take it to the museum tomorrow and have it priced.
George, I've not told you all. I'm afraid to.
You cowardly custard.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
George, I am not.
Then why not tell?
First time I saw the boy, he was not alone. He was accompanied by I don't know how to describe it, by a ball of light. No bigger than my fist, but it darted about the room as if it was a living thing.
How interesting. And you said it left with the boy?
Yes. George, what can all of this mean?
What indeed?
No!
No, what is it? Ah, Michael, it is your medicine.
Won't take it.
Oh, be a man, Michael.
Won't.
I will get you some lovely chocolate to take afterward.
Don't pepper him, Mary. When I was your age, I took my medicine and I said, "Thank you, kind parents, for giving me medicine to make me well."
The medicine you take is much nastier than the medicine Michael takes, isn't it, Father?
Far nastier. In fact, I'd show you an example, but it seems I've forgotten the bottle.
I know where it is.
John! It is the most beastly stuff, the nasty, sweet, sticky kind.
Never mind that, soldier. It will soon be over.
Here it is. Gone as quick as I could.
Oh, yes. Wonderfully quick. Precious quick.
Now, Michael, you'll see how Father takes his.
Michael first.
Father first.
Taking it now can make me sick, you know.
Come on, Father.
Father, I thought you took it quite easily, saying, "Thank you, kind parents, for giving me medicine to make me well."
No, that's not the point. The point is that I have more in my spoon than he has in his. And it isn't fair.
Father, I'm waiting.
I'll say it as if it's my dying breath. It isn't fair.
Cowardly custard.
You're the cowardly custard.
I fear nothing.
I don't fear anything.
Well, then take it.
Well, you take it.
Oh, you both take it at the same time.
Certainly. You ready, Michael?
1, 2, 3.
Father hasn't taken me.
I tried to take it. I just missed. I missed. All right, that's it. You bite.
Well, is it all?
Father didn't. Oh no, Nana! I've got to go change my vest. I got spittle all over me. Outside with you. Ruin the evening. In vain, in vain. I refuse to have a dog lord over me in my own home.
George, remember what I told you about the boy?
Am I the master of this house or is she? Come along, Nana.
He's going to chain her up.
She is awfully unhappy.
That's not her unhappy bark. That's her bark when she smells danger.
All is quiet and still. Oh, how I wish we weren't going out tonight.
Can anything harm us, Mother, after the night lights are lit?
No, precious. They're the eyes a mother leaves behind to guard her children.
Can we stay with Wendy tonight?
Yes, please.
No, I'm sorry, but she's getting too old for that. Say good night.
Good night, Wendy.
Good night.
Good night.
I remember.
Remember what, Mother?
No, I've forgotten again. Good night, my sweet, sweet baby girl. Dear nightlights that protect my sleeping babes, burn clear and steadfast tonight.
Tinkerbell. Tinker, you there? Do you know where they put it? This one? Which drawer? Show me.
Boy, why are you crying?
What's your name?
Wendy, Moira, Angela, Dolly. What's yours?
Peter Pan.
Sador.
Yes.
I am so sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Where do you live?
Second to the right and straight on till morning.
What a funny address.
No, it isn't.
Is that what they put on your letters?
Don't get any letters.
But your mother gets letters.
Don't have a mother.
Oh, Peter.
No, you mustn't touch me.
Why?
No one must ever touch me.
Why?
I don't know.
No wonder you were crying.
I wasn't crying. I was yelling. I can't get my shadow to stick on.
It's come off? How awful. Peter. You're trying to stick it on with soap.
Well then.
It must be sewn on.
What is sewn?
You are dreadfully ignorant.
No, I'm not.
I will sew it on for you, my little man. Sit here. I dare say it will hurt a little.
I never cry. It isn't quite itself yet.
Perhaps I should have ironed it.
Wendy, look! Oh, the cleverness of me!
Of course, I did nothing.
You did a little.
A little? Well, if I'm of no use, I shall withdraw.
Wendy. I can't help crowing when I'm pleased with myself. One girl is worth more than 20 boys.
Do you really think so, Peter?
Yes, I do.
I think that's perfectly sweet of you. I shall give you a kiss if you like.
Thank you.
Don't you know what a kiss is?
I shall know when you give it to me. I shall give you a kiss if you like.
If you please. Shall wear it on a chain around my neck. Peter, how old are you?
Oh, I don't know. But quite young, Wendy. I ran away from home the day I was born.
Ran away? Why?
Because I heard father and mother discussing what I was to be when I became a man. I just want to always be a little boy and to have fun, so I ran away. And I've lived a long time among the fairies.
Peter, you know fairies?
Yes, but they're nearly all dead now. You see, Wendy, when the first baby laughed for the first time, the laugh broke into 1,000 pieces and they all went skipping about. And that was the beginning of fairies. And now, whenever a new baby is born, its first laugh becomes a fairy. There ought to be a fairy for every boy and girl.
Ought to be. Isn't there?
Oh no. Children know such a lot now. Soon they don't believe. And every time a child says, I don't, there's a fairy somewhere that falls down.
Poor things.
I can't think where she's gone to. Tinkerbell? Tink, are you here?
Peter, you don't mean to tell me there's a fairy in this room?
Well, she came with me.
Would love to see a fairy.
Haven't you ever seen a flower? How do you know that wasn't a fairy dressed for the season? Do you hear that?
I hear... Oh, all I hear is the tinkling of a bell.
That's the fairy language. I hear it too.
It's coming from somewhere over there.
Oh, Wendy, I do believe I've locked her up in that drawer. Well, you needn't say that. How was I supposed to know you were locked in the drawer?
Peter, I wish she'd stand still so I could see her.
Well, they hardly ever stand still.
I see her. The lovely.
Tink, this lady wishes you were her fairy.
What'd she say?
Well, she's not very polite. She said you're a great ugly girl and she's my fairy. Now, Tink, you know you can't be my fairy. Because I'm a gentleman and you are a lady.
What did she say?
She said, you silly ass. She's quite the common girl, you know. She's called Tinkerbell because she mends all the fairy pots and kettles.
Where do you live now?
With the Lost Boys.
Who are they?
They're the children that fall out of their cradles when the nurses are looking the other way. They're not claimed in 7 days. They're sent far away to the Neverland. I'm captain.
What fun that must be.
Yes. But we are rather lonely. You see, Wendy, we have no female companionship.
Are none of the other children girls?
Oh, no. Girls, you know, are much too clever to fall out of their cradles.
It's perfectly lovely the way you talk about girls, Peter. My brother John despises us.
I'll kill him for you.
Wicked! You are not captain here. Still, you meant to be kind. Peter, you may give me a kiss.
I thought you'd want it back.
Oh dear. I didn't mean a kiss. I I meant a thimble.
What is that?
It's like this.
Tink! I've never seen her so naughty before.
What does she say?
She says she'll do that every time you give me a thimble.
But why?
Why, Tink? She said you silly ass again.
She's awfully impertinent. Peter, why do you come to our window?
To hear the stories. None of us knows any stories.
Perfectly awful.
Do you know why birds build nests in the eaves of houses? It's to hear the stories. Wendy, your mother was telling all of you the most wonderful story.
Which story was it?
It was about the prince. And he couldn't find the girl whose foot fit the glass slipper.
That's Cinderella. Peter, he found her, and they lived happy ever after.
I'm glad!
Where are you going?
To tell the other boys.
Oh, don't go, Peter. I know lots of stories. Oh, the stories I could tell the boys.
Come with me. We'll fly.
Fly? You can fly.
Wendy, come with me.
I mustn't. Think of Mother and Father. John, Michael. Besides, I can't fly.
I'll teach you.
How lovely to fly.
I'll teach you how to jump on the wind's back and away we'll go. Wendy, when you're sleeping in your silly bed, you might be flying about with me saying funny things to the stars. There's pirates there, led by Hook, the only pirate Blackbeard ever feared. Witches that wander the island gathering ingredients for their potions. There's mermaids, long tails.
Perfectly fascinating.
Oh, Wendy, how we should all respect you.
How sweet.
I am sweet. Oh, I am sweet.
How do you do it?
You just think lovely, wonderful thoughts, and they lift you into the air.
To the Neverland.
To the never, never.
Take me.
First, I must blow the fairy dust on you. Second on the right, straight on till morning. No one must ever touch me.
The eyes a mother leaves behind to guard her children.
Cleverness of me.
Poor Wendy. Poor Wendy. Comes the Wendy!
Peter wants us to shoot the Wendy.
Has Peter come back yet, Slightly?
No. Toodles, no.
Look, I do wish you to come back.
Oh, I'm always afraid of the pirates when Peter's not here to protect us.
I'm not afraid of pirates. Nothing frightens me. But I do wish Peter would come back and tell us whether he's heard any more about Cinderella.
Slightly. I had a dream that the prince found Cinderella.
Now, twin, I don't think you should be dreaming such things, for I didn't. And Peter may say that we oughtn't to dream differently. Being twins, you know?
I am awfully anxious about Cinderella. You see, not knowing anything about my own mother, I am rather fond of thinking that she's like Cinderella.
All I remember about my mother is that she often said to father, "Oh, how I wish I had a checking account of my own." I don't know what a checking account is, but I should just love to give my mother one.
My mother was fonder of me than your mothers were of you.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yes, she was. Peter had to make up names for you, but my mother wrote my name on the shorts I was lost in. Slightly Soiled. That's my name.
Pirating we go, and if we're parted by a shot, we're sure to be mellow.
But Captain, it was one of those boys you hate so much. You could have shot him dead.
Aye. And the noise would have brought Tiger Lily and those witches upon us. Do you want to lose your tongues?
That is right, Captain. Shall I after him with old Johnny Corkscrew? Johnny is a silent fellow.
Not now. He was just the one. And I want to mischief a lot of them. But they're close. Scatter and look for them.
Yeah.
But most of all, I want their captain, Peter Pan. 'Twas Pan who cut off my hand, and I've waited long to shake his hand with this. I will tear him.
And yet I have heard you refer to your hook as worth a score of hands for combing the hair and other homely uses.
If I were a mother, I'd pray my children were born with this, instead of that. Smee, Pen flung my hand into a crocodile that happened to be passing by.
I have often noticed your strange dread of crocodiles.
Of crocodiles. Of that one crocodile. Ever since that brute's got a taste for me, he's followed me ever since, from sea to sea, land to land, licking his lips for the rest of me.
In a way, it's a sort of compliment.
I want no such compliments. I want! Please. I want Peter Pan. For it was he who first gave that brute a taste. That crocodile should have had me by now, but by luck he swallowed a clock. And it goes tick, 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 tick inside him. Once I heard it strike 6.
Oh. And when the clock runs down, then he'll get you?
Aye. That is the fear that haunts me. It's me. The Caesar's hot.
Huh?
Bones ever and tongues are burning.
It's a chimney.
He got nibs. He should have been faster.
We're in his way. Now I'll have to say.
You can't go up there until the pirates are gone.
Maybe Peter will come back and save him.
Nip your plan, Captain. Oh, that is the wickedest, prettiest policy I ever heard.
Shake on it.
Tiger Lily!
Go back to me. It's any man who lets the Tiger Lily escape wants to play!
They're gone!
I do wish Peter was here.
Neebs! You're alive!
I saw the loveliest great white bird. It's flying this way.
Well, what kind of bird do you think?
I don't know, but it looks so weary. And as it flies, it moans.
I remember now. There are birds called Wendy's.
See, it comes, the Wendy!
Oh, Tinkerbell's back. Peter is near.
She says Peter wants us to shoot the Wendy.
We should do what Peter wishes.
Yeah!
Shoot it, quick!
Out of the way, I'll shoot it! Yay! I have shot the Wendy. Peter will be so pleased.
This is no bird. I think this must be a lady.
And Toodles has killed her.
Now I see Peter was bringing her to us.
To take care of us?
Toodles!
When ladies flew into my dreams, I said, pretty mother. And then when she really came, I shot her. Friends, goodbye. No, I must. I'm so afraid of Peter.
Greetings, boys. I'm back. Why do you not cheer? Yay! Great news, boys. I have found, at last, a mother for us all.
Yay!
She flew this way. Have you not seen her?
Oh, mournful day.
I'll take you to her, Peter. Stand back all and let Peter see her.
Wendy! With an arrow in her heart! Wendy is dead?
I thought it was only flowers that could die.
Whose arrow?
Mine.
Oh, dastard hand!
Strike, Peter, strike true!
Cannot strike. There's something stays my hand.
To she, the Wendy lady.
See, her hand! I think she said, poor Toodles.
She lives!
The Wendy lady lives.
The arrow struck against this. It's a kiss I gave her. It saved her life.
I remember kisses. Let me see it. Aye, this is a kiss.
Hey, back off. Wendy. Wendy. Get better quickly and I'll take you to go see the mermaids. I promise. She is awfully anxious to see a mermaid.
Listen to Tink rejoice because he thinks the Wendy is dead.
Think, the Wendy lives. It was she who wanted us to shoot the Wendy.
She said that? Listen, Tink. You are my friend no more. Be gone from me forever.
She's crying.
She says she's your fairy.
I know what she says. Well, not forever, but for a whole day. What are we to do with Wendy?
Let us carry her down into the house.
Aye, that is what one does with ladies.
No, you must not touch her. It wouldn't be sufficiently respectful.
That's what I was thinking.
But if she lays there too long, she'll die.
The wolves will get her.
Aye, she will die. It is a pity, but there is no way out of it.
Yes, there is. Let us build a house around her.
Yeah!
Bring the best of what we have. Look sharp. Excuse me, sir. Are you a doctor?
Yes, my little man.
Please, sir. A lady lies very ill.
Tut tut. Where does she lie?
In yonder glade.
I shall put this glass thing in her mouth.
How is she?
Tut tut. This has cured her.
I am glad.
I will call again in the evening. Give her beef tea out of a cup with a spout on it. Tut tut.
Slightly. Look. It's ready. It's ready. Quick, over here. Out of the way. Out of the way.
Careful.
Careful.
There we go.
I think it's finished.
There is no knocker on the door.
I think it's finished.
There is no chimney.
We must have a chimney.
Yay! Everyone look your best. The first impression is awfully important.
Where am I?
Wendy, lady, for you, we have built this house.
Oh, say that you're pleased.
Lovely. Darling house.
And we are your children.
Oh.
Wendy, lady, be our mother.
Of course, it's frightfully fascinating, but you see, I'm only a little girl. I have no real experience.
That doesn't matter.
What we need is a nice motherly person.
Oh dear. I do feel that it's just exactly what I am.
It is. I saw it at once.
Very well. I will do my best.
Yay!
Now come inside at once, you naughty children. Before I put you to bed, I have just enough time to finish the story of Cinderella.
Yes.
You almost need mermaids.
Follow me.
Oh, I do so want to catch a mermaid.
It is awfully difficult to catch a mermaid.
Why does she sing such sad songs?
Some men will come running to save her. They're such cruel creatures, Wendy, that they try to pull men and girls like you under the water to drown you.
How hateful.
Come on. This is a frightfully important rock, Wendy. It's called Marooners Rock. Sailors are marooned when their captain leaves them on the rock and sails away.
I know what marooned means, Peter.
They don't last long on this rock. You see, their hands are tied so that they can't swim away. And when the tide is in, the rock is covered with water and they drown. Pirates, quick to the cliff!
Avast the lay yo holding to a pirating we go. And if we're parted by the shot, we're sure to meet below.
Luff, you small pink luff. Come on. Gotta hoist the girl onto the rock. We can leave her there to drown. Go on.
Peter.
Thought you could take a shot at our captain and live to tell the tale, did you?
All right, that's it. Onto the rock with her mates.
Not so rough, Skylights. Roughish, but not so rough.
It is the captain's orders.
Poor Tiger Lily.
What was that?
Ahoy there, you lubbers!
It is the captain. He must be swimming out to us.
Ah, we put the witch on the rock, Captain.
Set her free.
But Captain.
Cut her bonds or I'll plunge my hook in you.
It's a bit queer. All right.
Let us follow the captain's orders.
Promise. No matter what happens, you'll leave Hook to me.
Captain, it's all well.
He sighs.
He sighs again.
And yet he sighs for a third time. Captain, what is it?
The game is up. The boys have found a mother.
What's a mother?
Does not know what a mother is, Smee. A mother... I don't have time for this. I'm far too depressed.
Captain, could we not kidnap those boys' mother and make her our own mother?
Obesity and bunions, that is a princely scheme. We will seize the children, make them walk the plank, and the Wendy will be our mother. Where is the witch?
Don't worry about that, Captain. Don't worry. We let her go.
You let her go.
'Twas your orders, Captain.
You gave the order for us to let her go.
What cosning is here? Lads, I gave no such order. Spirit that haunts this dark lagoon tonight. Dost hear me?
Odds, bobs, hammer and tongs, I hear you.
Who are you, stranger? Speak.
I am Jas Hook, captain of the Jolly Roger.
No. No, you are not.
Brimstone! Oh, say that again and I'll cast anchor at you.
Tell me, if you are Hook, who am I?
A codfish. Only a codfish.
Codfish?
We've been captained by a codfish this whole time.
It's lowing to our pride.
Don't desert me, boys! Spirit, do you have another name?
Aye, aye.
Vegetable?
No.
Mineral?
No.
Animal?
Yes.
Man?
Never.
Boy?
Yes.
Ordinary boy?
No.
Wonderful boy?
Yes.
Are you in England?
No.
Are you here?
Yes.
It's me. You ask me some questions.
Will I ever find love?
Can't guess, can't guess. Do you give up?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Well then, I
am Peter Pan.
Come down and play with me, Peter.
Wendy.
Will it be, Peter? The hand of your life?
To die would be an awfully big adventure.
No. Not to.
We must go.
Do you think you could fly to the island without me?
I don't think so.
Hook wounded me twice. I can neither swim nor fly.
Do you mean to say we will both be drowned?
Do you still have those mermaid scales?
Yes.
Wendy, tell my story.
Peter!
Mother, has father arrived home yet?
I already told you. I don't know that he's coming back.
He always comes back. Eventually.
Certainly hope so.
May I sit in Peter's chair? As he's not here.
In your father's chair? Certainly not.
He didn't even know how to father until I told him.
I complain of Slightly for speaking ill of father.
I complain of Niz for hogging all the tapper rolls.
I sometimes think spinsters are to be envied.
Greetings, boys! I'm back! Stand down! Stand down! Tiger Lily's my friend now!
When did you make this new friend, father dear?
Tonight, on Marooners Rock, where I saved her from certain death at the hand of Captain Hook! What? We've made a blood oath to protect each other's tribes, always.
How lovely, father dear. Well, I was ever so worried while I was here, feeding and caring for our children.
Well, Tiger Lily and her coven have agreed to keep watch over the entrance to our home, so you can sleep soundly tonight, Mother.
I brought your slippers, father. I brought your pipe, papa.
I brought your paper, father.
You boys go and get ready for bed. Okay.
Okay.
Go.
What's wrong, Peter?
It's only pretend, isn't it? That I'm their father?
Yes. But they are ours, Peter. Yours and mine.
But not really.
Not if you don't wish it.
I don't.
What are your exact feelings for me, Peter?
Those of a devoted son, Wendy.
I thought so.
You are so puzzling. Tiger Lily's the same way. There's something she wants to be to me, but she says it's not my mother.
No. Indeed it isn't.
Then what is it?
It's not for a lady to tell.
The story you promised us, Mother?
A story? Let's see. Well, there once was a gentleman.
I wish it had been a lady.
I wish it had been a white rat.
A little less noise there. There was a lady also. The gentleman's name was Mr. Darling, and the lady was Mrs. Darling. They were married. What do you think they had?
White rats?
No, they had 3 descendants. Although white rats could be descendants, almost anything could be a descendant. And the 3 children had a faithful nurse called Nana.
That's a dumb name.
And Mr. Darling, or was it Mrs. Darling, was angry with her and took her outside to chain her up. And their eldest daughter, she flew away to the Neverland, where all the lost boys are.
Was one of the lost boys called Toodles?
Yes, he was.
I mean the story? Nibs, I mean the story!
Now, I want you to consider the feelings of the unhappy parents who will no doubt discover that one of their children has flown away. Brothers will find her empty bed.
That's awfully sad.
But our heroine knew her mother would always leave the window open for her progeny to fly back.
Did she ever go back?
Yeah!
Peter, your injury...
It's not that kind of pain, Wendy. You're wrong about mothers. I once thought like you about the window. So I stayed away for moons and moons, and when I flew back, the window was barred. My mother had forgotten all about me, and there was another little boy sleeping in my bed.
Are you sure all mothers are like that?
Yes.
You won't be leaving us, Wendy!
I must.
Not tonight.
At once. Perhaps mother's in half mourning by now. Peter, will you make the necessary arrangements?
If you wish it.
Well then.
I'll have Tiger Lily escort you through the forest since flying tires you so. And then Tinkerbell can take you on the journey across the sea.
Dear ones, if you all come with me, I feel almost certain I can get my father and mother to adopt you.
Yay! But won't they think us rather a handful?
No, it simply means having a few extra beds downstairs. We can easily hide them with screens when we have company.
Peter, may we go? All right.
Yay!
Get your clothes, Peter.
I'm not going with you, Wendy.
Yes, Peter.
No! We were having such fun! Why did you have to go and ruin it?
Peter's not coming.
Why, Peter?
Just want to always be a little boy and to have fun. I hope you like your mothers.
Perimeter alarm! Pirates!
Ah, terribly sorry. Seem to misplace my spectacles. And the ship. Ah, there they are. All is over.
Until what?
If the witches have won, they'll howl at the moon. That's their signal of victory. Yay! Tiger Lily is victorious! You're perfectly safe now, Wendy. Boys? Goodbye.
I prepared your medicine for you, Peter.
I won't forget it.
Do you promise?
I promise.
What are you to me, Peter?
Your son, Wendy.
Hello. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Come on. Let's go to the ship. Got a variety of teas. Tink, what? No, the witches won. We heard the howl. I'll rescue her. Huh? Oh, that's just my medicine. Poisoned? Who could have poisoned it? Now, don't you think if Captain Hook had been here, he would have killed me in my sleep? No, I promised Wendy I was going to take it, and I will, as soon as I'm done sharpening my sword. Tink! It was poisoned. You drank it to save my life. No! Tink, are you dying? I can barely hear you. I think you could get better if children believed in fairies. Boys! Tink needs... No! I believe in you, Tink. I believe in you. Please don't leave me. We still have so much still to see. What? Yeah, I am a silly ass. And you're my best friend. Tink. It's Hook.
Or me this time.
Ahoy, you bill-sucking dogs! The sun rises.
Good morning, Captain.
How still the day is. Nothing sounds alive. Now is the hour when children in their homes awaken. Their lips sticky brown from the syrup of good morning pancake. Their tongues drowsily searching for belated crumbs housed insecurely upon their shining cheeks. Compare with them the children on this boat, ready to walk the plank. Split my infinite. It is my hour of triumph. And yet some murky spirit compels me now to make my dying speech. Lest when dying there may be no time for it. All mortals envy me. Yet better perhaps for Hook to have had less ambition. No children love me. I am told that playing Peter Pan, the strongest always chooses to be Peter. They would rather be twin than Hook. They force the baby to be Hook. The baby. And that is where the canker gnaws. Tis said they find Smee lovable. Pathetic Smee. Unconformist pirate. Happy smile on his face because he thinks they fear him. How can I break it to him that they find him lovable? No. Bicarbonate of soda. No.
All the prisoners have been tied so they cannot fly away, Captain.
Hoist them up.
Come on, come on.
Tumble up, you lovers! The plank
Now then, most of you will walk the plank. But I do have room for one cabin boy. And which of you is it to be?
You see, sir, I don't think my mother would like me to be a pirate. Do you think your mother would like you to be a pirate twin?
I don't think so. Twin, what?
Stow that guy!
You, boy. You look as if you have a little pluck in you. It's never what to be a pirate, Miardi.
What would you call me if I joined?
Scallywag Joe.
Nibs, what do you think?
Could you elaborate on the benefits package?
That seals your doom.
No.
Bring in the mother!
No!
My dearest, You'll now watch your children walk the plank.
Are they to die?
They are.
Silence all!
For a mother's last words to her children.
These are my last words, dear ones. I feel that I have a message from your real mothers, and it is this. I hope my sons will die like gentlemen.
I would like to do as my mother would hope. Twin, what about you?
As my mother would hope. Slightly, what are...
Tie them up!
Prepare the plank.
Quiet! Quiet, you girls!
Tiki.
What?
Pistols at the ready!
Where, Captain?
Over here!
Must be here somewhere. It's going, Captain. There's not a sound. I don't like it, messmates.
Stow that, Stark. Do you boys want to touch the cat and I before you walk the plank?
No!
Jukes! Fetch me the cat. So the cabin. Yo ho, yo ho. The scratchy cat. His tails are 9, you know. When they ride upon your back. What was that? What's the matter with Bill Jukes, you dog?
The cabin's black as a pit. There's something terrible in there. Something you heard her crowing.
Checo, go back and fetch me out that doodle-doo.
No, Captain, no.
Did you say you would go, Checo? Stephen Oddfish. Will no one bring me out the doodle-doo?
Wait till Checo comes out.
Did you volunteer, Stock?
No, by thunder!
My hook thinks you did. And I think it not advisable, Stocky, to humor the hook.
I'll swing before I go in there.
Is this mutiny? Stocky or ringleader?
Yeah, no.
Well, shake hands, Stocky. Did any other gentleman say mutiny?
Nope.
I will get the doodle-doo myself. Smear the door. Something brought the light.
Something?
What about Checo? He's as dead as Jukes.
They do say the surest way to tell a ship's a curse is if there is one aboard more than can be accounted for.
I know that when a sea demon comes, it comes in the likeness of the wickedest man on board.
Like a man with a hook.
By Caius and Bulbous, please. Here's a notion. We open the cabin door, and we drive them in. Let them fight the doodle-doo with their lives. If they kill it, we are far the better. If it kills them, we are none the worse.
Come on. Into the cabin.
me go. Where are you taking us? Oh no.
Let's get going.
Not the cabin.
Yar, 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 yar. Into the cabin with him. Yar, 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 yar. Into the cabin. Yeah. The doodly-doos killed them all. The ship's bewitched.
I believe there's a Jonah on board.
Ah, it's the man with the hook.
No, that's no. It's the girl. Never was much luck a pirate ship with a woman on board. And we'll right this ship with her off it.
It's worth a try. Throw the girl overboard.
None can save you now, Missy.
There is one.
Who is that?
Peter Pan, the Avenger.
Cleave him to the brisket.
Stay overboard.
Back, you mice. 'Tis hooked. You like him.
Put away your swords, boys. This man is mine.
So, Pan, this is all you're doing.
Aye, Jazz Hook. This is all my doing.
Proud and insolent youth, prepare to meet thy doom.
Dark and sinister man. Have at thee.
Hi, Peter. You're looking old. What fiend is fighting me? Pan, who and what art thou?
I am youth. I am joy. I am Neverland!
I will fire the powder magazine.
Peter!
The fuse is lit. In 2 minutes, I will blow the ship to pieces. Back, you spawn! I will show you the road to Dustington! Oh, the gods of children! That is a brilliant idea.
Just another moment, Nana. And still, I see you putting out her clothes every night. No, don't. It warms my heart to watch you do it. But she's never coming back.
Oh, Nana, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Let me get the door for you.
It's all right, George.
Michael and John are down for the night and I'm going to turn in as well.
George, stay in tonight. One more night in Nana's kennel and your back may never recover.
Very well.
What sort of day have you had, George?
I passed by the stock exchange. And several members waved.
I'm so proud, George.
We shouldn't be such celebrities. Our daughters hadn't flown away.
Forgive me, dear one.
It's I and it's forgiveness. Always I. I wonder, Barrie, would you play me a sad song on the piano tonight?
Of course.
Would you close the window?
Never ask that of me. It must always stay open for her. Always.
You are a pretty lady. Not as pretty as my mother. You'll never see Wendy again, for the window is barred.
Oh, Mary. There.
We can't both have her, lady.
She'll be all right.
I don't want any stupid mothers.
I had nearly forgotten.
What is it? I see her sleeping in her bed so often in my dreams. I must still see her when I'm awake. I must not look again.
Mother!
Oh, Wendy, it is you!
Oh, Wendy! Wendy's home!
Mother, did you say Wendy?
Wendy's home! Nana, Wendy's home! Wendy's home!
Oh, Wendy, where have you been? It's been ages.
It's been so long! A little less noise there.
Father?
Wendy.
Oh, Mother, Father! These are the boys I found.
Oh,
You know these gentlemen.
You hear that, twin? He called us gentlemen.
Right.
Right.
They need a home.
They need loving parents.
And you shall find both here.
George, are you sure?
Yes. I can feel it in my bones.
More brothers! Yay!
My name's John, but you can call me brother. I think it's much more dignified, so we'll go with that, all right? What can I call you? Twin, just twin.
This way.
We got me, it's this way. It's not far, just first right, at least part of the day. We'll struggle.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Wendy.
You don't feel there's something you'd like to say to my parents, Peter? About a very sweet subject?
No, Wendy?
About me, Peter?
No.
Peter. Let me adopt you too.
Would you send me to school?
Yes,
Into an office?
I suppose so.
Soon I should be a man.
Very soon.
I don't want to go to school and learn about solemn things. No one is going to catch me, lady, and make me a man. I want to always be a little boy and to have fun.
That is your greatest pretend.
Mother!
Where will you live, Peter?
In the house we built for Wendy. The fairies are to put it high among the treetops where they sleep at night.
I want to think of it.
Wendy, I have just gotten you back, and I intend to keep you.
But he does so need a mother.
Well, so do you, dear. Say goodbye, Wendy.
Well, goodbye, Peter. Remember not to bite your nails.
Goodbye, Wendy. You do like the house?
Of course. It is small, but most people my age wouldn't have a house at all. You will come by my window again.
Hear the stories about me?
Yes. Stories of you, the Neverland, Tinkerbell.
Who?
Tinkerbell. The fairy.
Oh, there's such a lot of them.
I suppose. If another little girl, one younger than I, I have one last thing to give you, Peter. 'Tis for you and no one else. Can you promise me something, Peter? You'll have to be very brave to keep this promise. Promise me that you will hold still. You will come back.
You won't grow up. Hello, Wendy! Thimbles!
Peter! Peter. Do you know how long it's been since you've been here?
Of course I do. It was yesterday.
Oh.
Why is there wet on your face? I know. It's because you're so glad I've come for you. Why is Nana in your bed?
That isn't Nana.
John?
No.
Martin?
Michael?
Michael!
It isn't Michael.
Is it a new one?
Yes.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
Do you like her?
Yes. Peter, do you not see whose child she is?
Of course I do. She's your mother's child. Say, I like her too.
Why?
Because now your mother will let you stay longer with me in the Neverland.
Peter. I have something to tell you.
Is it a secret?
When Captain Hook took us prisoner, I thought...
Who's Captain Hook? Is it a story? Tell me.
Do you mean to say you've even forgotten Captain Hook and how you killed him and saved all our lives?
I forget them after I kill them.
Peter, you forget everything.
Everything except Mother Wendy. Come on.
Where to?
To the little house. It's you that forgets.
Peter, by this time the little house must have all but rotted away.
So it has. But there's new ones. Even littler.
Did you build them yourself?
Oh no, I just found them. You see, Wendy, the little house was a mother. And it had young ones.
You sweet boy.
So come on.
I can't come with you, Peter. I've forgotten how to fly.
I'll teach you again.
Be a waste of fairy dust.
Wendy, what is it?
Peter, I can't come with you. I'm no longer young and innocent.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to turn up the light. You'll see for yourself.
Wendy, don't turn up the light.
I want to say to you, for the last time, something I often said in the dear Neverland. Peter, what are your exact feelings for me?
Those of a devoted son. What is it? What is it? What is it?
I'm all grown up, Peter. I couldn't help it. I'm married now, and this little girl,
What does she call you?
Wendy? Is everything all right up there, Mother?
Boy, why are you crying?
What's your name?
Peter Pan.
I just thought it would be you.
I came to take my mother to the Neverland.
Yes, I know. I've been waiting for you.
Would you be my mother?
Oh, yes. Oh, if Mommy says I may. May I, Mommy, just for a week?
I do so need a mother.
Yes, Jane. You may. Don't be anxious, Nana. This was always my plan, if he ever came back. I will always let Jane fly away with him to the incredible Neverland. And I hope she has a daughter one day who flies away in turn. And in this way, I will go on, forever and ever. As long as children are young and innocent and heartless.
If I asked you for your love to be the one you're thinking of, would you hold me in your arms and let me in? If I told you how I feel, thinking everything was real, would you open up that door or close it like before? Tell me, love, what is it that you feel for me? Tell me now, 'cause I feel so lonely in your company. You're out of reach. You're out of reach. If I was to ask you for your love, would it ever be enough? Would you understand or try to let me in? When I asked if you were mine, I put my heart out on the line, and you didn't even care when I said me? Do you need me? Do you need me? Do you want me? Tell me, love, what is it that you feel for me? Tell me now, 'cause I feel so lonely in your company. You're out of reach. You're out of reach. You're out of reach.
Yeah, I used to be a pirate. In fact, I was the only pirate that Captain Hook ever feared.